Oh, Steve, what would we do without you?
Crash and burn.
Probably. We'd probably burn because, I don't know. I don't have a good joke for that. I thought about it, but...
I feel like you should scoot over a little more.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
A little more. Move your smelly sandals.
Emphasis on the smelly.
Yeah, very smelly. That's not recording.
Yeah.
Can you stop?
A smelly smell that smells smelly. Anchovies. What? Anchovies! Welcome, everyone, to another thrilling episode of Game Till Dawn. I am your host, Alex Stadnick. Sitting beside me, as always, is Joey Edward Iverson. We're missing Clayton again this week. We had some scheduling problems, so I apologize to you and him. But the show must go on.
Yes, it must.
And he'll be back next week.
Yep.
Unless we all die.
Yeah.
Which is a possibility. You never know.
I mean, it always is.
Yeah. We do have returning...
Murphy's Law.
Murphy's Law. What can happen will happen. Murph.
Murph.
We do have intern Steve in the back again. Say hi, Steve.
What's up, guys?
Yeah.
He helped us out last time, and I'm sure you'll see his face one day.
Haven't paid me yet.
Nope, and you're gonna be waiting on that check a little longer here, as we are. So on today's beautiful show, it's a good day.
It is a good day today.
It is a good day. It's a good day to be alive.
Yep.
We are going to be talking about YouTube versus Twitch, YouTube gaming more specifically.
Yeah.
And then we are going to talk a little bit about Tokyo Game Show, TGS, which starts the 17th, I believe. So, how's your week been?
It's just started.
Yeah? Oh, that's right. Yeah, we're recording on Monday. I forget.
It's been fine.
How was your weekend?
It was good. It was good.
It was
Yeah,
good.
we went out. We had some fun.
We did. We did have
Alex
some fun.
had more fun than I did, but we both had a lot of fun.
I do not comment on rumors and speculation. Did you play anything?
I actually went back to Gears a little bit yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah, when you weren't here.
You don't want me to see you playing it?
Yeah, no, it's embarrassing. No, I actually just played campaign, but played a lot of Metal Gear also.
Of course.
You know,
Of course.
So.
I
watched a lot of football as well.
Yes, it is. I'm so happy.
You didn't
that's
get to
back.
see a lot of football.
It was on at the office.
Yeah. Oh, so you did.
So I did get to watch some of it. Obviously, I was writing, but
I hosted the
party. I saw that.
clan of idiots, as I like to call them over here. Yesterday.
I got to watch some football while I was working, and then I've been playing a lot of Guitar Hero. I'm pretty stoked for Rock Band and Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
I think we've come to a consensus we'll get Rock Band 4.
Yeah.
But
probably not Guitar Hero Live.
Probably not. But who knows?
That all depends.
GameFly is a powerful tool.
Oh yeah, we could definitely still get it. I guess
for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, TGS and YouTube gaming.
Yeah.
Versus Twitch.
I might throw in a couple curveballs, Alex.
Ooh. This one's going to be a fun one today.
We'll see.
Fun one today. All right. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
The table pounding.
Zibbity boop bop doop. Beep bop. Boop bop. Nope. Don't do that. Your weird Batman voice. It's like Batman, like is a burnt out crackhead. That's what your Batman voice is like. Ugh, where are the drugs going? I want to smoke them. I am Crack Man. It's Batman's new alias. Yeah, he's the Kraken. That's just smoke crack. That's what I do. Are you recording?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, I am.
So, after that lovely segue, Steve, interns speak when spoken to.
Sorry.
Yeah, you should be. Okay. All right. So, TGS, YouTube gaming. What are we starting with?
I'd say we start with the one that we don't have as much info on, which would be YouTube versus Twitch.
We have a lot of information on everything. Don't kid yourselves.
I'm just being honest with the audience.
You want to do YouTube versus Twitch?
Let's do that. Yeah.
All right, we're doing TGS. I'm just kidding.
Well, I'm leaving.
All right, YouTube. Okay, so for the kids at home who haven't followed this, YouTube saw the big bucks. Well, actually, YouTube tried to buy Twitch.
Yeah, they did that first.
Let's turn back the clocks.
Yeah.
And there was a time.
I think that would have been better, actually.
What?
If they just bought Twitch.
Probably now. But anyways, so looking back a year or two ago now.
Yeah.
YouTube has that Google money, and they wanted to just suck everything up, which, Google does a good job of things.
Google's already doing that.
Yeah. And they saw that Twitch, it was a pretty good investment. People love Twitch, are loyal to Twitch. And, it is the premier streaming service right now.
Yep. Yep.
So, and I'm not, I don't know all the details, but the deal didn't go through. Whether it was because Twitch wanted more money or something like that, I'm not
or they
exactly
just
sure. Or they just didn't
want to be
sell,
owned by YouTube,
which is totally fine.
Yeah.
So YouTube goes back to their corner, taking a loss.
Yep.
And they're like, all right,
back to the drawing board.
Yep. All right, boys, if they don't want to share, here we go.
We're going to beat them, is what they were thinking, at least. We don't know if that's true yet or not.
So anyway, flash forward to today. YouTube Gaming has been out, what, a couple of weeks now?
Yeah, almost a month now, I think.
Really?
Hasn't it?
God, I'm getting old.
I feel like
Time
it has
flies.
been.
Time flies when you're having fun or doing homework in college.
Yeah.
But, so anyways, so now YouTube Gaming's here. And from what I've gathered from my own experience with it so far, it's pretty damn good.
It's very well polished.
Yeah.
Even right out the gate, just like the layout of it was very well done, and not that Twitch isn't.
No.
They just have their style of what they do.
Yeah.
And it works. But YouTube it was like everything was there on the front. Everything you might want is there on the front.
Yes. So what it is, for those who don't know, it's basically it's a streaming site, and it compiles anything that's
gaming
sectioned under gaming. So you literally, if you use YouTube for gaming, you literally never have to go on the main YouTube site again.
Yeah, you just go to YouTube Gaming.
So, and here's what I have gathered from, because we haven't used Twitch. Unfortunately, our capture card and our computers don't like each other, and my computer's falling apart. So that's been a struggle. But anyways, we haven't done Twitch yet. But from what I've heard before YouTube Gaming is Twitch, they were like, Twitch and YouTube were two halves.
Yeah.
Twitch did the live streaming the best, and there was no question there.
Yep.
And then YouTube
really
did they tried to.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, they did it, but it wasn't that good.
It wasn't as smooth, and it just didn't run as well.
Yeah.
But they have the archives and the libraries you can go through, where Twitch is super not complicated, but
it only stays like 60 or 90 days.
It doesn't work really well.
After...
The players, in my experience anyway, is trying to watch like guys like Kind of Funny. It doesn't really like the player didn't really work with me. It did, but it was kind of like IGN's video player. Where it's just
the most god awful video. Please
so
change
bad.
it. God, please change it.
They've tried. I don't know if that's...
Can you just use YouTube? Please? Just put YouTube videos into your articles. Like,
we'll talk to them later. We'll talk to them later. So anyways...
passionate about this.
Yeah. So anyway, so now YouTube saw that.
Yeah.
And they're like, in the gaming eyes, we're only half of a whole.
Yeah.
We're going to be whole.
Yeah.
And now they got their best guys on. I don't know how the development was. And now they have the streaming part of it.
They essentially built their own streaming service from the ground up.
Yeah. Which,
because it wasn't good. So they had to do something differently. They must have built it new.
Yeah. So
I don't know.
What was I going to say? What was it? Oh, yeah. Sorry. Lost track of time for a second. But so now my question to you is, Joe, because YouTube is the name. It's not even a name. It is the name in online videos.
Yeah.
What's going to happen to Twitch? Is this going to kill Twitch? What is it going to do?
I think Twitch has a very big following of people.
Yes.
But YouTube is more mainstream.
Yes, 100%.
And I think that's going to probably work in his favor.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately. Not unfortunately necessarily, but... Because it's whatever's really what we want is whatever's better for the people who are trying to, take in the content.
It's unfortunate that Google and YouTube kind of have a monopoly on things.
Yeah,
obviously, there's Vimeo and there's other streaming video sites and stuff like that, but they really have the monopoly. which could be a problem.
On the other hand, though, if someone like YouTube didn't do this, Twitch would have the monopoly.
Yeah, but I was just going to say, they do it so well where I don't have a problem with this.
True.
Google has been, and Google and YouTube, we don't know what goes on behind the scenes, but like for the most part, they were behind the net neutrality thing. They handle their things while they listen to their people.
Yeah.
So I don't have a problem with YouTube coming in on the streaming market. Do I think this is going to kill Twitch? Eventually, yes. Eventually, I do think, not entirely, but Twitch will not have the reach that it does now. So Jesus, group messages, right? You gotta love them. But for now, in the next couple of years, I think it's gonna steadily go down, because some of the complaints that I've seen from actual streamers are that it was tough to archive their footage and make it into a library and stuff like that.
From when I was part of the Patreon thing for Kind of Funny, a lot of people would ask if they could put their archived videos on YouTube because of that reason, because it just didn't work.
And you know what? Now they have.
And now they do.
They're starting to post Colin and Greg Live on YouTube.
Yeah. I kind of want them to just move Colin and Greg Live to YouTube.
And they've said in the past that if YouTube presents better opportunities for them,
they'll do it.
They'll do it. And I think that's the mentality of a lot of those streamers. Because a lot of those guys like Alfredo Diaz and stuff like that, that's how they make their living.
Yeah.
So
he's still on Twitch, though. He's still a hardcore Twitcher.
And I was going to say, and one of the other reasons why Twitch isn't going to go away right now in the next year or two is because I believe Twitch has contracts with some of these guys.
Yeah. I don't know, does YouTube Gaming have the type of thing that Twitch has where you can make money off of it?
Obviously, you can monetize YouTube videos. I would assume they did this for YouTube Gaming because they know their streaming audience makes livings off this.
Yeah.
So I would guess so. Don't quote me on that.
Yeah.
But honestly,
because the tip system is really well done on Twitch, and all of that stuff is it's all been implemented perfectly the way it is.
Yeah, and I'm not saying at all that I think YouTube deserves to bury Twitch. You know what I mean? Twitch has a really cool thing going for itself. It's brought streaming to the forefront, and you can thank it for what's going on now with. I mean, obviously the games and the people help, but without Twitch, games like League of Legends aren't getting on ESPN. You know what I mean? It's just not happening.
No.
So that is awesome that Twitch has brought our culture to the forefront like that.
Yeah.
But
if YouTube is better, then...
And especially in what YouTube has going for it is I could go to my sister right now, or my mom, or my dad, or my grandma, and be like, hey, YouTube. Yeah, I know YouTube. I've seen cat videos.
You go to... exactly. You go to somebody, not from our generation or not a gamer. Yeah. They're not going to know what Twitch is.
No, they'll be like... That's what happens when you have seizures and stuff, right?
Yeah. Why would you want to Twitch?
Why would you? I'm on Twitch. What is that? Is Twitch like a drug?
It's got to be.
Man, I'm on some Twitch right now. So, and I just think name recognition and branding will win eventually.
It usually does.
And that's sad because they've built a beautiful thing over at Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
So who knows? Competition is good. That whole capitalism thing.
Mm-hmm.
Monopolies kind of suck, though.
Yeah, monopolies
do
suck.
So we'll have to
only
wait and
when
see.
they are taken advantage of.
That's true.
If it's a monopoly that actually still does good stuff, then is it really that bad?
It's easier said than done.
I know.
agree.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see how this plays out. I personally believe that when everything's said and done, we will be on YouTube Gaming.
Probably.
Just because it's easier to use for me. As someone who edits and puts our videos out.
Yeah.
I haven't experienced much with Twitch, and obviously we'll experiment as time goes on.
Yeah.
YouTube just makes it so simple.
Yeah, it does.
And in today's day and age, people just want simple.
Simplicity is gold.
So is silence.
Yeah.
Anyways, so we'll have to wait and see. Obviously, this is going to be... It's kind of like draft picks in NBA or NFL.
Yeah.
You try to analyze them as much as you can when they get drafted, but they haven't played yet. So we'll have to wait and see how this pans out a couple of years down the road.
Yeah.
So, and if they can live...
And that is how long it's going to take.
Yeah, it's going to take a couple of years. And, if they can live, not hand in hand, but if they could go together, great. That's awesome.
Yeah. If somehow they were able to... be one big super.
Well, not even that.
streaming.
Like, it could just be like TV channels where it's like, I know if I go to ESPN, I'm not watching Rick and Morty.
True. Yes.
I know, and it could eventually evolve to the thing where, like, I know if I go to Twitch, I'm watching, ESL, MLG type stuff. But if I go over to YouTube, I get, kind of funny or other, or who's the Epic Mealtime.
Oh, Harley Morenstein.
Yeah, I could go get him. So it's like it really depends on where people go with this. So we'll see. Wish both companies best of luck.
Oh yeah,
you'll
absolutely.
see us on both at some point.
And fight.
Now go. Hunger Games.
Perfect.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Unfortunately, our camera cut out midway through our conversation.
Yep.
Always fun. Always a good time. So we're going to quick touch on TGS, do recommendations, then get you guys out of here. So, Tokyo Game Show's coming up. For those who don't know, it will be up our 17th, so the day after our show drops on Wednesday.
Yep.
So we're going to quick do one game apiece that we're excited to see. I'll go first, I guess.
Yep.
Most recently, I found out that Metal Gear Solid 5 has an online component past storming people's bases.
Yeah, which I didn't know either.
And I watched the trailer and read up on it before we did the show, and holy butts.
It looks pretty cool.
It looks really cool.
It looks pretty cool.
6-on-6, 5-on-5, I'm
Something
not sure.
like that, yep.
But
it has you have everything at your disposal that you could use in the main story, at least is what it looks like.
Yeah, exactly. And
with an addition, a little stuffed animal dog that I've never seen before.
Yeah, and it, like the soldier fell in love with it.
Yeah.
But so it'll be interesting to see how they combine your supplies from Mother Base and your soldiers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that really intrigues me. As you guys know, I'm loving Metal Gear Solid 5.
Mm-hmm.
I did a write-up on it for the Odyssey, which is a website I write for. Really enjoying it. And I'm excited to see what this is like online.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
I like the stealth portion personally more than the action and shooting, but I mean the shooting's not bad. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of stuff they do with this. So I'm very intrigued, and I'm looking forward to seeing more. I'm assuming it's coming out this year or early next year.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited to see that. Joe, what do you got?
And this is the one that's a toss-up, but I want to see more Kingdom Hearts 3.
I think we all do.
I just want it.
I want it.
I just want it.
I want it.
I just want to see like some solid gameplay. Like I know they've shown some, but it's mostly just sizzle reel stuff.
Yeah.
And I want to see like some real. I wouldn't mind even if they just showed the Big Hero 6 level that they talked about at D23.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Something like
if they
that.
just showed that and like showed Baymax in your squad and like you're just running around and you're killing Heartless.
And I think this would be a good time to see a little bit more.
Yeah.
But I mean, it all depends on what they have.
Yeah.
But just tell us 2017.
Yeah, please just tell us the time. That's all we want. We
I
just
don't
want to
care.
know.
If it's Christmas 2017, I'll cry a little bit, but like just tell me.
Yeah,
that.
at least we know then.
So
we
then
don't have to worry about it.
It's not like Half-Life 3.
Yeah, then we don't. Yeah, no.
So that
We
got
didn't
cut
get that
too.
either. Yeah.
Never. You'll never see it. Don't worry.
Maybe we'll talk about it some other time.
Never again.
I mean, Half-Life 3 is
Confirmed.
a topic. It's a topic that will continue to be
Forever.
out there forever because we're
Forever.
never gonna get the damn game.
Oh, makes me want to talk about it again. Anyways, so yeah, I would love to see Kingdom Hearts stuff. I don't know if it's going to be there. If it is, great. I just think now would be a good time, especially after D23. I don't think was exactly what people wanted.
Yeah.
I think we're all the stars were aligning for a Star Wars announcement, and unfortunately, we got nothing.
Or a Marvel announcement too.
That would have been nice.
Cool.
But whatever. Life happens. So, but then there's a lot of other stuff. Last Guardians, Persona 5, Dark Souls 3,
Final Fantasy
15. So there's a lot of good stuff coming to TGS and maybe stuff we don't know about.
Yeah,
Sony
that's
has
true.
a press conference there.
Yeah.
So we may get a little taste of what people are working on.
Yeah.
So, so we'll check that out, and we'll probably have some reactions for you guys next week. So, recommendations, Joe. What do we have this week?
I am recommending the show Deadwood. It was a HBO show and it is on Amazon now. I'm assuming it's also on, if
It
you
is
have
on
HBO
HBO Go.
now or
And,
HBO Go.
Both.
But yeah, I'm watching it on Amazon. It's got Timothy Olyphant from Justified. If anybody watched that show,
Elephant?
he was also Oliphant. O-L-Y.
Like nose?
Yep.
Like the giant nose?
He's got a trunk.
They never forget.
And Ian McShane, who is
He was in Pirates 4,
wasn't
I
he
believe.
Blackbeard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and he's excellent. Horrible person, but excellent actor.
Kyle would be very proud of you right now.
Yeah, I told him that I watched it, and he was like, "Hey, you should tell me when you start watching season 3." Apparently, he hasn't seen the whole show yet.
What a scrub you are.
So, anyways, I recommend that show. It's very good. It's very historically accurate, apparently, from what I've read up on, and according to Kyle as well.
Kyle is a history major, so
yeah,
he would know.
so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Very good.
So I also have a TV show this week. I've been watching a lot of Rick and Morty. Morty.
I love that
You
show.
need to help me with this, Morty. I can't feel my legs. Morty, help.
I love that show so much.
From the creators of Community, Dan Harmon and
Roiland was not a creator of Community.
No, but
just Dan Harmon. But yeah,
really, really funny.
yeah,
Really dark though too.
it can get very
Holy
dark.
shit! There's some moments. I watched one last night that made me really uncomfortable. But at first it's a little weird to get into with the animation,
Yeah.
but once you get past the weird eyes and the teeth and stuff like that, it's a lot of clever stuff going on.
Oh yeah,
in
very
that show.
clever writing. Very clever writing.
Rick is hysterical.
Yeah.
Rick, it's so weird. It's like Cartman for me. Rick will make me laugh the hardest.
Yeah.
But then there's moments where it's just like I really don't like this character.
Yeah.
Just
But
because he's such an asshole, and I get it.
At the
That's
same
character.
time though, Rick, even though there has been very little, they do show way more heart in Rick than they ever shown in Cartman.
Yes,
in
that's
South
true.
Park.
That's true.
There's been no heart
Yeah.
to that kid.
And there's definitely moments where it's like, he cares about
Yeah.
Morty and Summer and stuff like that.
Mostly he just doesn't give a shit.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but a lot of clever stuff.
Yeah.
Loosely, and I use the term loosely very, very heavily, I guess.
Yeah, because it is very loosely
based on
Back
to the Future with Doc Brown and Marty.
Doc and Marty.
Doc and
Rick
Marty.
and Morty.
Yeah. So, so really funny. I just watched an episode with Colbert in it.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, damn.
David Cross has been in it. Blanking. Big Nose British.
Last week
tonight with.
Why he did Daily
Seriously?
Show? He did Daily Show.
Seriously. It's good. You're gonna search it, and it's gonna be John Oliver.
John Oliver,
John
thank you.
Oliver.
I didn't have to do it.
He was
You
really
got it.
funny in
Yeah,
that,
John
too.
Oliver was really good. That's one of my favorites, actually.
Really funny. Go check it out. It's on. You can watch a solid amount of them for free on Adult Swim.
Yeah.
And I think season 2 is just about done.
Or it is. I think it might be done.
But I only saw 8 episodes.
Oh, okay, then it probably isn't yet.
So
then.
I'm assuming there's a couple more. So go check it out. Really, really funny.
Yeah.
What's the other one, Joe?
My other one is an album, and it's not a new one. It's semi-old at this point. Jack White's album Lazaretto.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of his 2 solo albums that he's come out with, and I believe this came out in 2014. Yeah, so this came out last year in June. And it's really good. And I listened to the whole thing yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm also on my phone. I'm just.
He's looking something up.
I'm looking something up.
That's fine.
So continue.
Yeah, I don't know. It got me going because I was looking at the Rock Band 4 track list, and Lazaretto, I believe, is on there. The song Lazaretto, and this is off the album Lazaretto by Jack White. And so I just thought I'd check out the whole album because I don't think I ever listened to the whole thing, and it's really good. It's got some really good stuff on there.
Cool.
So
I mean,
if you're a fan of guitar,
oh my god,
if you're a fan of really good guitar,
he makes love to that guitar.
Yeah. So. Anyways.
So I guess I have 2 music recommendations, but because it's music, I'll clump them into one.
Sure.
Today, I believe, is Amy Winehouse's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
The late.
Great.
I would say great.
Amy Winehouse.
She came out at a time for me when it was still at the age of like, oh, girl singers, that's for girls, like ew.
Yeah.
But now that I've become not a 12-year-old. I really I've taken a listen to her because I've got into a little bit more soulful artists like Billie Holiday and Lauryn Hill and stuff like that. And wow, she was either you can say far beyond her time or before her time, but she didn't fit in the world, but she had such a beautiful fucking voice.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And really unique. I don't think we'll hear anyone like that for a while. So it's really sad that she's gone because she did a lot of great work. I've been enjoying one of my main songs. Her live version of Valerie is very good. And then You Know I'm No Good is also one that I've been bumping to. So go check it out. Rest in peace, Miss Winehouse. Gone but not forgotten. All that fun. The other one that our friend Kyle turned me on to.
Oh, yes.
Is a group called the New Basement Tapes.
Yes.
And you're like, what is that? I'll tell you. It is, I believe, Marcus Mumford.
Yeah, I believe that's the case. The singer from Mumford and Sons.
Singer in Mumford Sons. And then accompanied by Elvis Costello.
Yeah, which is really weird.
Which is a weird pairing.
Yeah.
Cool,
but
though. Pretty awesome.
Yeah, they got some really good songs.
I'm really, really enjoying it. It's got this kind of folk, kind of funk, kind of light rock. It's a really unique sound, but I'm really enjoying it. Some of it, what song is it? Kansas City is great. Spanish Marys. There's also another girl and another guy in the group, but
I don't know who they are.
They're not Elvis Costello. But I like Spanish Mary a lot. When I Get My Hands on You apparently is lyrics from Bob Dylan.
Oh.
So, totally had no idea that these people even I knew these people existed, but I didn't know they formed a group together.
Yeah, I didn't know they were together.
So if you get a chance, go take a listen.
Yeah.
Really cool stuff.
Really cool.
Liking it a lot. You good?
Yeah.
All right. Sorry for the technical issues.
Yeah.
Being a startup, these tend to happen, especially to us. So
yeah,
I'm sure it's not especially for us. So.
We have no luck.
Go subscribe on YouTube. Go follow us on Twitter, and then go subscribe on YouTube and share it, and share it, and share it,
and share it,
and share it, share it.
Soiled it.
Soiled it.
Soiled it.
Soiled it. So that's how we end the show.
Yeah.
Clayton will be back next week,
yes,
barring an alien invasion.
Well, we've covered all the bases.
We really have.
If we die, he's not going to be here.
Yeah.
Alien invasion, he's not going to be here.
What else is there to cover?
I don't know.
Video games. That's why we're here. For Joey Iverson, I'm Alex Stadnick. We'll see you later. On Game Till Dawn.
That's what we're called.
Yep. That's our name.